Bathroom, get a snack, get water.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome to session 43 of Shadows of Sorcery. Today, joining me for the first time in a while, we have a full party.
Holy shit.
Standing at standing at 3'0" and with a rat that defies godly expectations. It is our friend Visera Ochiva, as played by Dusty.
Wah!
Standing at 5'2", I'm guessing, and with the charisma definitely not to match, it's Darren Moran with Lying in Bedmont.
Hello.
Standing at 8 foot something and more, and with charisma to match Darren Moran, it is Prodigious Maximus, as played by Elfie.
Very much the blood of the librarian.
Hello.
Is the librarian 8 foot tall?
It could be done.
Standing at 6 foot tall and with a leg made of metal and ridiculous amounts of strength, It is Ingvar Svan, as played by Lydia.
Help.
And last but not least, in robes of silken blue and embroidered gold, it is the librarian, as played by Zarian.
Hello.
For
This
right.
intrepid party of adventurers has finally come together for the first session in a while where we've had everybody. Just in time for things to get real.
Oh no.
Ah, shit.
Last we left off, our party took a bit of a break day. Ingvar went to the Foundry, the Royal Artificers Guild, where they put together, with the aid of the Royal Artificers, they put together their Ranger's Arcane Prosthetic, which I gave the item sheet to Lydia for, but suffice to say, it cost the Royal Treasury over 3,500 gold.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, Ingvar's in debt. To the crown.
Oh shit.
It was a favor by a person. Ingvar went to collect and create this prosthetic. Our friends Darren Moran, Visera Ochiva, and the librarian disappeared into town for a few hours, visited a few different stores, including that of one great-grandfather to Darren Moran, who sold a few alchemical supplies and potions. And Prod decided to take a nap with 3 other people.
Oh my.
Because realistically, what else is Prod gonna do on his day off?
He's good at it. Let him be good at something.
Yeah. However, we're gonna start today's scene with Prod.
Hello.
So, Prodigious Maximus. It is mid-afternoon when you finally, quote-unquote, awaken from the sex-crazed night of mayhem and morning and midday and afternoon. There was definitely lunch involved somewhere, and you know it because there is cream all over one of your partners. You awaken, stretch, take a look around the room. You recall very briefly, sometime mid-morning, that your party members had knocked at the door, told you that they were going out for the day, and then left you to your thing as the 2 elven women and the very strapping human man that are in your bed with you frolicked, shall we say. You awaken, stretch, sigh, and then you need to make a decision. You know where Ingvar has gone. You do not know where the rest of your party has gone. So, what is your next few steps?
If I know where Ingvar is, and Ingvar is close to me, is Ingvar vaguely close to me?
Relatively close to you, yeah.
I will blow the horn of silent alarm and scare the shit out of Ingvar.
Ingvar is
Jesus.
not that close to you.
Damn it!
Ingvar is closer to you than the rest of the party, but not that close to you.
feeling a little groggy. Do we have a plan to meet up back at the castle? One would assume.
You all... you don't have a plan to meet up back at the castle. It was never discussed. You do know that there are... that the rest of the group went out for something. You don't know what. You know that Ingvar went to the Royal Artificers Guild, which you were told the location of some point the day before, to get their prosthetic fitted and finished. And if they're not back yet, that is where they would be now.
Prod, is gonna very graciously thank their bedmates, and saunter off. One would assume. Actually, is the princess okay? Is she got bundled off? Is she?
She got
still...
bundled off. You do not know what is going on with that. You have not been informed. You assume that if something changes, the High Regent Lanfa Zegris will inform you.
I'm gonna make my way to that, to Ingvar, I think.
Okay.
I'll make my way to Ingvar. As soon as I think I'm close enough, I'm gonna blow the horn of silent alarm and scare the shit out of them.
Okay. So,
You're ready in action.
You walk down through the streets of the High District, down to the Middle District, and round towards the cliff-facing areas of the city. The massive cliffs that overlook the wide open ocean. As you get within, like, 100 feet, you see this grand old stone building that has been embellished with massive pillars of metal. The windows are barred. There is smoke pouring from factory chimneys that stand tall across the roof of this giant building. And it looks pretty artificery. You blow the horn. And Ingvar, the first thing you hear as the final screw clicks into place and the leg is secured is a as
reflex saved. Reflex saved to not kick the guy.
As a horn sounds through your mind. Roll me.
Oh no.
Roll me.
Hey.
I'm not entirely sure what this roll should be. Hold on.
Oh
no.
What would you generally roll
Wisdom.
against a fear
No,
save?
me.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom, yeah.
save.
Wisdom to not be startled.
Thinking. Yeah, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, where are you? Well, Fluff. What's in that one?
It's nat 1. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's losing a jaw.
So sorry.
So, Ingvar, you're sitting on a set of stone stairs at the back here, as this technician is fine-tuning the leg. Specifically,
I didn't fuck up the leg. No, I didn't.
the springs in the knee joint. You hear the horn. Your immediate reaction is fight. I would like you, bearing in mind that this is the leg,
Oh no.
I would like you to roll me $1d6 of bludgeoning damage and then 2d6 of lightning damage. As in your panic, you expend a charge.
Literally.
Oh, that's 12 altogether.
Well, you're about to kill an innocent.
That's 12.
Well, we'll make our course really quick this session.
Somehow I managed to roll 3 4s.
Yeah. The leg kicks out. As the spring is tightened, it kicks up. You almost slide back in shock, and you watch as this ball of lightning appears from the tip of your foot and impacts into the armored chest plate that this figure is wearing. The leg impacts. The lightning disperses across this person's armored figure. The bludgeoning damage does not, and they get knocked back a good 10 feet, and they just lie on the floor, groaning in pain.
Oh god, he kind of yells out, I'm sorry that I didn't mean, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I think I tuned the leg a little too well.
Are you... Did you not hear that? I heard a horn. That's what startled me.
Prod strides in, going, "Greeting!"
Was that you? He yells out with the horn.
Oh yes, darling. I wanted to know I was arriving.
Oh, so it's your fault this poor engineer fella now is sprawled across the floor with probably a broken part of his body at this point. What did you...
I'm fine. The engineer, the technician on the floor, he's wearing a chest plate, possibly because of this sort of thing has happened before. Tuning arcane prosthetics and the like is probably relatively dangerous. You do notice that there's a little bit of blood coming out the side of his mouth. This elderly gentleman, maybe in his 150s, just sort of gets back to his feet. This elderly gnome, I should point out, with a shock of white hair and a pair of very oversized glasses with lenses that are about 2 inches thick. And he looks at you both and he goes, I'm quite capable of taking care of myself. Don't worry about me.
Prod's gonna lay on hands. He's gonna go, "It's alright."
Prod's not actually there, I thought.
He's used
No,
to
Prod's
it.
there. Prod's there.
Prod's there?
He just arrived.
Yeah, Prod's just gonna scruffle his hair and be like, "Oh, thank you," or his bald head, I don't know, and lay on hands for, let's say, 10.
10? I mean, he
10.
only took 4 points of damage, but
Oh,
sure.
that's only 4 then.
Yeah.
Do 4.
And he said, "Oh, thank you, young man. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, old man.
Right. Ingvar, your leg should be up and running. Give us a test walk, would you?" And he he directs you to walk in a sort of a figure of 8 pattern to see how everything meshes and works. Roll me.
I was going to say, do I need to roll for that?
Roll me a dexterity check to see how well you can manage your new leg.
I get another nat 1, I swear to hell. That's 10.
10. Okay. So, it takes you a minute, and there's a bit of a stumble at the start. You're not used to the weight of the leg, because unlike the wooden one, this one is actually heavier. It is about as heavy as your normal leg. In fact, the weight is balanced, and you're not used to the weight of your legs being balanced for a change. So it takes a minute to get back into the stride of walking the way that you would have done with an actual normal leg. and the gnomish figure sort of as you're doing this figure of 8 pattern on the floor, sort of goes, all right, so we incorporated a few different things. We have your leg has something called a combat mode. Combat mode essentially allows you to relay to the leg if you want to block an attack. Effectively, this leg gives Ingvar, for everyone else to be in the loop, AC of 14 plus their dexterity, which takes their total AC up to 19.
Wait, hang on. That leg has a base AC of my entire armor class. Your leg is as armored as my entire person.
And to demonstrate this, this gnomish figure picks up a relatively hefty wrench and chucks it at you, Ingvar. Without even thinking, just on impulse alone, you watch as you stick the leg up in a high kick and kick the wrench across the room. This is how this is working now. The gnome continues. We also gave you a small upgrade in offensive capability that you accidentally used on me just now. You are able to cast a small lightning generation spell that allows you within a certain range to electrocute people if you require that sort of thing. And lastly, and he stops you from walking around and steps down and clicks a button on the lower side of the leg, and a small compartment pops open. And the compartment, he gestures to it, he says, this compartment will generate, once you have properly attuned to it, this compartment will generate 5 arrows for your weaponry, 5 arrows or crossbow bolts of your choice, of a specific damaging type. Lightning, fire, acid, poison, anything that you can think of. It's a relatively weak enchantment, so it doesn't do too much. But once you have attuned, select in your mind a specific damage type, and then you may bring it forth once a day. This leg will generate 5 arrows. Now, it's not a production system. When the day ends, the arrows will vanish to reappear within the leg the next day. It's not infinite. That sort of enchantment would cost a lot more. But yes. Now, if you don't mind, I have some items that I need to take care of. I shall let you get acquainted with that, and I will be back in a bit. And he starts walking off down the hall of the Arcanists, Royal Artificers Guild. Ingvar, your AC is now 19. You have an extra attack in the form of a leg taser, and you have the ability to carry 5 types of arrows, 5 arrows a day of a specific type when you attune to it.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Having
Nice.
said that, as you and Prod and this figure are standing here, we cut to the rest of the party. we cut
Oh god.
to the rest of the party.
Oh, goody.
As the three of you stand at a crossroads, dark clouds begin to gather around. The world slowly dims as shadows
Oh.
start to drift across the city.
But are they of sorcery?
You all look around as you see ravens streak across the sky towards Skyray's Keep from somewhere to the south. At this crossroads, you all turn. In fact, you, Vizra, and you, Darren, you saw this before anyone else, but as people start screaming, you, librarians, see it as well. Striding down the street, fur matted and unkempt, claws gleaming silver, teeth gleaming white. The nightmare that haunts some of your dreams. A creature that you have seen before. At one point in your travels. A creature that terrifies some of you, that almost killed some of you. A massive black wolf. Slathering, dribbling, staring you down with pure hatred. Since you're all here, well, you're almost all here. But suddenly, Vizra, librarian, you find yourselves alone as Darren vanishes down a sewer pipe with incredible alacrity.
I couldn't resist. I was positioned so perfectly.
No, you did it. You did it. It's done now. That is canon.
Oh boy. So you two are staring forwards, and the next thing you hear is a padoosh.
As Darren just vanishes down into the sewers, through the sewer drain below you all. The massive wolf steps forward. You watch as the cobblestones crack under his paws. The red eyes narrow in on you, Vizra. But before we do anything, librarian, do you still carry with you the ring of boundless defenestration?
Let me double check that. I don't think it's in my inventory, but I think I do have it, yes.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty sure we gave that to the Lords, and then we murdered him, but I don't know if we recovered it.
Good.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
We got everything off his body.
Right. Good.
Okay.
I guess I have it because of the library connection then.
Well, you have it because you picked it up.
Oh, okay. Well, I have it because I picked it up then.
Yeah, you
Also,
went through the goop. I remember that part.
I love the goop.
So, I would like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, librarian.
Okie dokie. One second, while is being made. It's not showing my dice roll. Oh, there we go, 14.
14. You feel something. And then, with a sudden shift, you see the wolf turn its attention from Visera, who it has maybe been stalking these past few months, to you,
Huh?
librarian. And you hear the voice of Greymoor. Give it to me! As the wolf starts to charge down the street. I would like you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Yippee!
Oh boy.
You guys have like one turn before I mage hand the manhole closed.
I mean, we're all going down the manhole, right?
Oh,
like,
we're
this
go-
isn't even fucking combat at this point.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well,
let's
that's
see.
good, because I got a 5 for initiative.
22!
Okay. Where is... Darren, you've gone down the pipes.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so... give me 25 to 20.
22.
22.
20.
20 to 15.
20.
Oh, Dusty had 20.
Okay. 15 to 10.
Oh no.
10 to 5.
5.
Yep. Okay. So, Darren.
Yep.
You're up first. First thing you see is this giant wolf. I'm going to take your jump down the manhole as your surprise action because you have the alert feat.
Yep.
To
Cannot be surprised.
you used your action to open the manhole cover, your movement to jump down into it. You have a bonus action left.
Let me see here. Let's see, I cannot cast Mage Hand with just a bonus action. I don't think the wolf can get down here, so I don't think it's worth me casting Hex on him. And I don't really have any other attack actions, so I'm just going to take my bonus action to say, JUMP NOW!
Okay. Visera, you're up.
Ah! Can I run away like a little baby?
Yes, it's called jumping down.
Yeah, you can if you want. It's up to you.
We are possibly the three squishiest party members here, so we definitely do not want to be fighting this thing.
Dusty is not the squishiest party member. Dusty
No,
is very much
that's
not.
probably Zarian, but still.
I don't know what you're talking about just because I have health and you're apparently a rat.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing, Dusty? Yep.
Goodbye.
Fair enough. You sprint
Makes
to the
sense.
manhole and you dive down. You still have an action and a bonus action, though.
How much movement do I got?
You have. Good question. You have 50 feet of movement.
Goodbye.
Bear in mind, if you have that movement, you can pull someone with you.
That's
good.
probably a good idea looking at the initiative order.
It's up to you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Come here, librarian.
Okay, so you
Thanks.
use 50 feet of movement to move about... Well, you probably use about 5 feet of movement, realistically speaking, but then you drop another, like, 10 feet. So you use about
Awesome.
30 feet of movement to drag you and the librarian down into the sewers, just as the massive form of Greymore charges down. Just as the librarian drops through the hole, you hear as
Jesus.
the massive snout of Greymore slides through the manhole cover, but cannot get through fast enough to essentially try and bite the librarian's head off.
When its snout is outside of the manhole cover, I cast Shape Water and freeze that hatch over.
You're freezing the area around the hatch.
I'm like literally putting a block of water where the hatch used to be and freezing it. That's what I can do with
Okay,
Shape
so-
Water.
okay.
I mean, the manhole's still there. I can just close it.
Well,
No,
no, because
the
there's a
dog's not
wolf's head.
I can
through
close
the...
it. So it's just the manhole
Yeah,
is gone.
it's literally
Gotcha.
sticking its head through the sewer entrance.
Okay.
Hit it with the manhole cover.
Librarian, you're up. Yeah. So shape water, you make a block of ice.
Yeah, it blocks the manhole cover.
Okay. I'm gonna say that the wolf gets a strength save on this. Not really sure how to play it otherwise.
Oh, it can't be like encompassing the wolf head. It's just like over the hatch. So I'm presuming it's like trying to poke its head in and out of the hatch. Like
Well,
trying
no,
to.
I think you just rolled a nat 20 regardless.
heavily, like, just pushed its whole head through the manhole cover.
Oh, then fuck! I cast Eldritch Blast on this bastard. I thought he was like
Okay.
going in and out.
No, it's not going in and out. It's like actively got most of its head trying to push past through its shoulders, but it can't because it's too big.
Saint
I
Bernard
go,
for
I go
cat.
blasting.
Okay, roll me an attack.
First one is 17. Second one is 14.
Okay, the first one barely hits.
That hits for 8.
Okay, 8 points of damage. Greymore reels back, steps back. He just about withdraws his head from the manhole as the Eldritch Blast impacts him. Darren, you're up.
I don't have very many options at range, and I don't want to get into close combat with this thing.
Wolf has withdrawn its head from the manhole due to the Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
You have a returning dagger you could throw, right?
I do, but there's no chance I'll hit it. What? Your choice, reflex or wisdom.
Huh?
What do most of your like offensive spells use as like the saving throw?
My saves are mostly con or reflex, yeah.
Okay, I will raise a middle finger at this thing, and I will cast Hex on it. Doesn't get a saving throw from that.
Okay, you hex
Now-
the wolf.
I will choose its dexterity.
Okay, you choose its dexterity, so it gets disadvantage on dexterity saving throws?
The exact thing is the target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen
Ability
ability.
checks, okay.
You
Not
previously,
saving
however,
throws.
stated that it would affect the saving throws when I was casting it on prod.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I do agree with that sentiment, honestly. I think Hex should affect both ability checks and saving throws, so... I will agree with that judgment. Okay. Visera, you're up.
Ah!
You're in the sewers.
I have to look at my inventory. Hold on. Hmm. I don't know what all I can do right now.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think Ingvar and the librarian are our main ranged fighters.
I have 3 unidentified darts, if that helps.
Yeah,
Might.
Start chucking them.
sure.
Awesome.
Roll
Let's go.
roll me an unarmed strike with your dexterity instead of your strength.
Uh-huh.
Or no, just roll me an unarmed strike. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so that is 18. I would prefer that you call out the number when it comes up, because I can't always
Okay.
keep an eye on the chat. Just to let you guys know.
You got
okay.
a bus.
So, you chuck a dart straight up at this wolf. It does hit. Or it would, if the wolf didn't use a specific feat to dodge out of the way of the ranged attack.
Motherfucker.
It continues to circle, but it cannot get through the manhole cover. So it kind of just stops, stands. You see its red eyes glaring down at you all. And it goes, I smell you, dwarf and creature of the Fae. I will feast on your bones. Your humiliation will be endless. And as for you, creature of dragon's heritage, my mistress wants a word.
Huh?
And the wolf is going to use a small feat. I would like you all to roll a wisdom saving throw. As the wolf unleashes a massive bellowing roar and attempts to inflict the feared condition on you.
I think I'm already there.
How do I
Okay.
do it save?
Uh,
Oh,
So,
there it is.
Darren, you feel this ice-cold fear take hold as you are suddenly taken back a few months to the Cragstead Peaks, where you and the rest of your party fought Greymore in the mountains outside a dead dragon's cave. You remember scrabbling through the snow as this giant wolf tried to rip and tear all of you apart. You remember the bitter taste of dirt and mud and grease as the librarian attempted to slow the progress of this pack of dangerously enhanced wolves. However, that takes us out of initiative for you guys. Heading back to Prod and Ingvar. You all see the same thing as you're talking. The skies outside the Artificers Guild get darker, and you hear the cawing of ravens as a flock of them descends and starts pecking at the windows of the Artificers Guild, scrabbling at the bars that hold in place in the rock. You see the massive doors start to close just as a stream of ravens streaks into this space and starts encircling the head artificer, the gnome that you were talking to earlier. I would like you all to roll initiative now.
Bye.
Where's me? Come on, land your dice. That's 24, Jesus.
24.
It's the new leg. It's especially springy.
I got 14.
14. Okay.
Better than 5.
Well, it doesn't matter for you because you're not here.
Oh, that's fine.
Got 12.
12. Okay, so Ingvar goes first, the gnome goes second, Prodigious Maximus goes first. You cannot see an enemy right now, but you do start to hear as the gnomish figure starts to scream as these ravens start encircling him.
Wait,
Prodigious Maximus.
we can't see?
You cannot see an enemy. You can see a flock of ravens, and that is it.
Ravens are the enemy. They're spooky ass birds.
Okay. Do you want to try and hit the ravens? But point is, Ingvar, you're up first.
Fair enough. He's going to. How far is it from him to know? Oh, just enough speed to get over there. So he's gonna, rush over to the gnome and see if he's. He's like, "Are you okay? Are you?"
You
What?
rush forwards towards the gnome, and there's a literal barrier of swarming ravens between you and him. Roll me a strength check to see if you can push through. Strength or athletics, either one will do.
Well, strength is +4, athletics is plus. They're both +4.
Okay, so that's a 9. You start to push through, and you notice that these birds are leaving talon marks across your arms. Not doing too much damage, but it's making it very difficult to focus and push into this area. That is your action. You have a bonus action left.
Bonus action. Kazuma's an action, so that's not gonna work.
I think we have ruled in the past that summoning Kazuma is a bonus action. So,
I keep forgetting. So yeah, we'll bring Kazuma in then.
okay.
Where's that shiny
Bring
book?
Kazuma in. Let me see if I have the mini. Where did I put the mini?
From what?
Where
Where is he?
That is a very good question. I don't have the mini in my unique creatures for some reason.
Well, if I click him, it brings us back to that fancy inn.
Oh, okay, yes, because he's invisible. Yes, thank you. I will quickly make him unique so that I can grab him from wherever he exists.
Kazuma doesn't fly.
There we go. You summon in Kazuma into existence, so Kazuma gets added to the initiative order as well after you.
Nice.
So, what does Kazuma do?
Well, I don't want a breath attack in case he accidentally hits the gnome, so he's going to try and bite at the birds instead.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Whoop. I mean, that won't hurt, but anyway, that's 17 plus 3, so that's 20.
20. That will hit. You summon Kazuma into existence, the silvery dragon. I will describe this for everybody else. You extend your hand, and this silver bracelet that has been wrapped around your forearm comes to life. It slithers down your hand. It blooms into the form of Kazuma. This is how Kazuma is summoned from the ether. When they are not necessary in this world, they take the shape of a draconic bracelet that is on your arm. Kazuma steps off your arm, growing in size to medium, and proceeds to rend and tear at the birds in front of him. Roll me the 1d6, please. That was the sound of the birds.
Oh, good lord. That's a 5.
5 points of damage. Kazuma bites down on one of the ravens, and the raven immediately expires. The rest of the flock circle up, leaving the gnomish tinkerer, and proceed to take all. The form of a woman stands in the hall, surrounded by vats of alchemical liquid. A tall, dark-haired woman holding a spellbook in one hand and missing the other arm.
Ah.
I think I have that in my backpack.
Hey, you want this back?
Ancient and crone-like. A wizened old face. She stares at you all and says, "Give me the gnome. He's mine."
How about no?
The gnome
No.
is gonna cower and run and sprints
GNO.
About 30 feet away from this lady, because fuck that. Yeah. Prodigious Maximus, you're up.
Prod is gonna. Okay. Prod's an idiot, so he's gonna attack the lady because he's like, oh, she's clearly evil. So what Prod's gonna do is, I don't know how to ignite rage in Roll20.
Yeah, this is why I don't use Roll20. Rage,
I could just do it manually.
yeah, you can just do it manually.
Okay. Hang on, let me just advantage on. What is my bonus though to the damage roll?
That'll be on the rage table. Let me take a look.
Thank you.
The rage table.
He's like, she's mean, and I also have her arm. Fuck you.
You just woke up, you
does-
and stop beating out to death with their own arm.
Make joke about not the only beating he's done today.
Yeah.
Not the time, Prod.
Okay, rage.
Help me.
Rage.
You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws when you make a melee weapon. the rage damage column of the barbarian table. Here we go. Rage damage at 10th level, technically, is a +3. And you get
Plus
4
3
rages per day.
Oh, fantastic. Right. So, he's gonna make an attack. So, if I do... Bloop! She's probably got mad AC, but that's fine. Prod's an idiot. Boop! 20. Huh?
Well, first things first. You kind of need to get closer.
Oh. He'll run up to her. Where am I?
Okay, you have a speed of 30 feet.
Wait. Help.
She is 40 feet away.
Ah, come on, man. He'll run 30 feet towards her.
Okay.
If you could help. Thank you.
But it's a long sword.
It's a long sword. Can he not poke her?
I don't think it's gonna be
Still-
10.
Your longsword is not 10 feet long,
I
okay?
guess it's not Sephiroth's length.
It's a magic.
But they rolled for it.
No,
I-
they rolled for dick size, not longsword size.
And that's 11
Huh?
inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, not 11 feet. I'd be worried if it was 11 feet.
Right, fair enough. He'll
Oh,
then...
Oh,
Debbie or Lydia, one of you.
got it.
Yeah, nice.
Huh?
It's whack-a-mole in the chat today.
Woo!
Get
Anyway.
fucking wrecked. But I've raged, so I can't do any spells. Shit! I think Prod's just gonna yell, "Fuck you!" and throw.
You can
What
throw
can I do?
something at her if you like.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that.
I have a club. Can I
have
throw
a
my
club.
club at her?
Yeah, sure. Roll me your club's attack, but instead of adding strength,
Ow.
add dexterity. So instead of a +3, it's a +1.
Hang on, 1 second. Right. So my attack is my strength plus my proficiency, so I'd use my dexterity plus my proficiency, which is not as sexy. Okay, I got it. Got it. Yes, boss. Huh? Give me a
For
sec.
real?
I'm dumb. Okay. That's 11 plus
11 plus 1.
1 plus my
12.
proficiency. Plus my proficiency, which is 4. So that's 11
Okay.
plus 5. That's
11
16.
plus 16. Okay. You chuck this club at you sort of you unholster it from your belt and you chuck it. And the club just bounces off something. Note, you've now lost your club.
I didn't use it anyway.
Yeah.
They say
Next up.
as they use it.
Next up, the
Find
Baroness,
something else to chuck.
who narrows her eyes at both of you and goes, "You will not deny me!" And she is going to cast, because she is a caster. I need the spell description. Give me the bees.
Not the bees!
The bees!
The bees.
They've
The
ordered the
bees.
bees!
The bees?
Oh no, she's casting Fireball.
Oh, balls.
It's the bees?
I cast jar full of bees.
I cast Apiary in your face.
I don't know what the word is.
Fuck.
Yeah?
I teleport the bees in your butt.
I see.
He's in your butt.
Sure.
Yes, on the inside
An
of the
effective
Conjure.
check.
Okay, I'm actually going to pull from a custom spell for this one, because I looked at the spell description for that, and I was like, maybe that's a bit too powerful.
I'm glad that's the direction you went, as opposed to the opposite.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
so
you, kind to us, DM.
she is going to cast Deadbolt. I need you...
Sticky note.
She is going to move here, and she is going to... Okay, I need both you and Ingvar to make a dexterity saving throw, Prod.
Just so you know, because I am a good boy and I have what is called Aura of Protection, if we make a saving throw, the creature... Oh, wait. Hang on. Fuck. Starting at 6th level, whatever you... Or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw. The creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier. So you get a plus. What is my charisma? 1.
Plus
You
one.
fucking kid.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
you
know
would
what?
have.
Plus 1 to that. Just so
I thought you had really high charisma, actually, with all the
No.
floating.
Yeah, we mentioned this earlier, didn't we?
You'd
Prod's
think
got...
so, but no.
No. Well, the plus one, if I've got a 20.
Okay. So, a 20
roll?
for Ingvar on a dexterity saving throw, which is a success, I will note. 20 is a success.
My boy's got the dex.
It's a very good thing, because
got a
this spell
9.
does a lot more damage. Oh,
I got
okay.
an 8.
Oh no.
You got an 8, so a total of 9. Okay, you fail, Elfie.
No.
Yippee!
Okay, so you I'm gonna quickly roll all the damage for this. Because I need to do it for Elfie. So, Elfie, you take 14 points of piercing damage.
So sexy.
That sentence hasn't
And-
finished.
17 points of necrotic damage.
Do I get necrotic damage? I thought I have
I
less.
will get to that in a second. Very quickly. Ingvar, you take no piercing damage
Woo!
and half the necrotic damage. So you take a total of 8 points of necrotic damage.
I'm glad you did the maths on that.
Yes. This was cast at 4th level, by the way.
Oh lord.
So yeah. Deadbolt is grim as a spell. Now, necrotic damage, I don't believe you have any resistance or immunities to it. I don't think the armor gives you that. I think the armor just does other things.
Is the I'm reading it.
And you are wearing the armor now. You are fully dressed in the armor.
Oh yeah,
at
I
this
woke
point.
up in this.
You did. Your partners in bed the night before were kind of surprised when they woke up that morning to find you in full plate armor in bed, asleep.
It's because I'm sexy like that, you know. Got to be ready for anything. The ab window is always a benefit. Okay, that's fine. I don't take less than I'm just gonna quickly do
Gives
math.
an AC of
What's
19, does
plus
not give
19?
disadvantage. Legendary, yeah. Nope, it does not give any immunity or anything to necrotics, so
Take 31 damage.
you take 31 points of damage as the Baroness unleashes this spell on you both. And she says, "I will not be denied. You will give me what I want, or you will die." Okay. Ingvar, you're up.
Let me have a quick look. Because I've got more things I can play with. That's the wrong window. Oh, balls. I deleted Gordon of Arms by accident. Okay, I'll just pull up the bloody sheet then. They friggin' buttons. How far away am I from her actually? That's about 20 feet. Right, what have I got in arrows?
Many.
Many. Actually, she's not made of metal, is she?
Not as far as you can tell.
I'm half tempted to try one of these poison arrows.
Yeah, that's definitely an option.
I don't know what the thing is for them.
It's generally shoot, isn't it?
It would be... Okay, so the rest of your arrows... Hold on, let me open up your character sheet. Bars fun. Do we have... Show me...
Because lightning does 1d8 and the fires do 2d6.
Okay, so poison would probably be... I'm gonna say 2d8. I'll
Nice.
give you 2d8 on that one.
Now these magical poison arrows, do they work with the Dublin bow as well? With them
don't
being
know.
magical already.
You haven't tried.
Oh, he's gonna give it a shot. He's gonna hit the button, pull out. Oh no, I can't. I haven't attuned to the damn thing yet. Oh bollocks!
I will say
At this
that you
point?
have. I will say that you have attuned to it because you were being fitted for it, and you essentially had it on for like 3 hours at this point, while they've been tuning it. So yes, you have attuned to it at this point.
Right, so he's gonna hit the button. He's gonna pull out a poison arrow and he's gonna fire the thing at the woman.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Wait, before that, he should have used Hunter's Mark.
You can do it. You haven't rolled yet, so go for it.
Yeah, he's gonna. Well, in that case, he is gonna cast Hunter's Mark on her.
Okay.
And then I roll the hit.
Yeah.
That's a 9 plus. This is what happens when you don't play for like a session. 9. It's 9 plus Dex, isn't it?
It's 9 plus your dex plus your bows to hit.
Well, Dex is 9, 5, so that's 14. Bow, double and bow. I do not have the bows hit thing on here. Kazma's good. She's get out of the way.
The bow is a +1 to hit.
So that's 9 plus 4 plus 1. That's 15.
15. So, the arrow does double, but as they streak through the air, both of them hit some invisible force and shatter into wood and splinters.
Buzz. Balls.
You have more than one attack, do you not?
Yeah, we can do this again.
Okay, roll it again.
Yeetus dices. Oh, that's better.
17, okay.
Plus 5 is 22.
Plus 5 is 22. Well, that's 17 plus 5 plus 1, right? Because the bow adds 1.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
23 then.
23.
I can
Okay.
maths.
You fire off a pair of these poison arrows, and they shoot through the air. And for a moment, you think that they're gonna hit. And then the Baroness, using a reaction, casts Shield and raises her AC by 5 points. You watch as she waves her hand, actually attempting to deflect something this time, instead of just relying on whatever barrier she's been using. Deflects the arrows into the nearest tank. They still do damage, though. What is the base damage of the bow?
Good question. Well, it's a doubling blow plus 1, but that never rolled it. I think it had the right things down. Good lord.
Okay, so most damage, most bows are like 1d6 ish. So roll
Sounds about
for
right.
the doubling bow. Roll me 2d6 for both arrows. Okay, so that's 7 points of damage. The arrows deflect from the Baroness and strike into the tank next to her through the heavy glass panes that allow them to see in. This roiling purple liquid that is contained within. The glass cracks. Kazma's up next.
Hey, by the way, she's going on with magic shields and whatnot. I assume his dragon breath? You know what I mean. It'll be deflected. So he's...
You don't
Can
know?
it... Well, I'm just thinking just get...
Well, the dragon
Yeah.
breath isn't a attack, it's an area of effect thing. So
True.
that
yeah.
requires a saving throw rather than the AC.
It is 10 feet. Oops, no, hold on. So he needs to move about. Yeah, I'll get it from there. Yeah, he's gonna try doing a breath attack. Oh no.
Okay.
So
I will roll a dexterity saving throw in that case. With a natural 20. Okay. Let me check the exact writing regarding Kazuma's breath attack. Creature can spray its breath up to 10 feet and do 4. Okay. So with a natural 20, you watch as the Baroness narrows her eyes at this draconic figure, waves her hand, and you watch as the lightning bounces off this massive shield. A little bit of it gets through, so roll me damage.
I did not want the D20. Get out here.
Wow, that's pretty good on that roll.
Yeah.
Sadly,
Yeah.
it is halved.
Halved.
So she only takes 4 points of damage. Okay. 4 points. But it did get through the shield very briefly. Gnomish Tinkerer, I'm going to remove from the initiative. No, actually, I'm not. The rest of you watch as the Gnomish Tinkerer runs over to a workbench in the back, hefts something onto his shoulder, turns around, and yells, "Stand clear!" and is going to attempt to fire what is essentially an arcane lightning cannon. For a 20 to hit. The Baroness has already used her reaction on this turn. So that goes through. With 9 points of damage. Not too bad. 9 points of damage from the gnomish technician. Prod, you're up.
Prod is gonna... What is he gonna do? He's scared. Has she taken any damage?
She's taken a little bit. She's taken a little bit. Not much, but definitely a little bit.
She's probably... Okay, you know what? Prod can die, it's fine. I didn't mean that, just so you know.
I didn't hear what you said.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
What did you say, Elfie?
It's fine.
What did you say?
Nothing!
What did you say?
It's
I
okay!
haven't rewatched the VOD.
Damn. Alright.
Damn. Foiled.
I got receipts.
Prod is gonna get close to this bitch
Okay.
and
You get
whack
close to
her!
this bitch. Alright. Whack her.
He's gonna whack her so hard.
Whack her
She's
off.
gonna get whacked! And he's got
sorry?
savage attack, so he's gonna whack her once.
Mm-hmm.
But he probably doesn't hit. And he's gonna whack her again.
Roll me an attack.
20. Okay, first attack was 13, probably doesn't hit. Second attack, 26.
Okay, that one will hit.
That one will fucking hit.
That one will hit, definitely. She already used... Well,
Okay,
no.
and that's
She's gonna save that.
10 radiant plus 10 slashing plus 8 necrotic, which equals, my baby, 28 damage.
28 damage. Ooh. Okay. She might actually do that. So, wait, 26 you said? Total to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, no, even if she... Okay. Yeah, no, that goes through. Regardless of what she does, that goes through.
Sexy!
28 points of damage.
I didn't even have my rage! Plus 3. 31. Exactly the same amount that she did to me! Bitch!
Okay,
Get whacked!
that's first attack.
No, that's the second attack. My first attack.
Oh,
missed.
right, your first attack missed. Right. You still have the
I mean,
bonus
sure, I'll
action.
take another.
No. No, don't. Don't use my inattention against me. Thank you very much.
We have to
Okay.
if we want to live.
Bonus action?
Bonus action.
You can save that for later. Wait, that's reaction, isn't it?
Reaction and bonus
Those are
action are
separate
two
things.
different things.
Do
Yeah.
I have
Right.
any bonus actions that could work here?
Can't believe lying would lie like that.
I can. Lying has repeatedly used older rule sets. In an
I mainly know older rule sets. I'm old.
Yeah, I know you are. Use
I know
the new
rule
ones.
sets that are older than Dusty.
Wow.
How does it feel being elderly lying?
I'm sure you know many things older than me.
Lying is probably the oldest person here.
Is there any shadow nearby?
Awful.
Hmm?
Would you say that we are in shadow?
Relative shadow, yes.
They're definitely in Twilight. If
One
nothing
that-
else.
So much shadow that one might be able to step into it, perhaps.
If you found a decently dark corner, yes.
What? Is there a decently dark corner of nearby?
I would say that from your visual perspective, the nearest dark corner that you can see is underneath this vat over here. So
Okay.
it's shadowed underneath the massive tank. It's basically dark under there. There's usually like furnaces lit at the moment, but that one in specifically is not.
Alright, so that's not quite close enough. Never mind. Prod's
Like
just
realistically,
gonna flex.
the what I'm gonna say is, once you get to this ramp, that's where it gets dark. That's where the shadow starts. It's within 20 feet.
Could I go run there? I
You
could go
could.
run there.
She will get an opportunity of attack on you, though.
Oh, maybe not then.
It's up to you.
You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
He's just gonna suffer.
The Baroness stares you down. Paladins. Ugh. And she is going to take you for a ride.
Yes,
And
please.
Oh, I don't think this is the kind of ride that you are going to be interested in.
You don't know
He
what
is-
prods into.
She is going to cast, in her infinite wisdom,
Nothing wrong with paladins. Leave us alone.
okay, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
I captain a charisma saving throw. Now, okay, my charisma saving throws are really sexy.
The DC is 18.
Dice gods, I love you. Okay. That's a 20!
Holy
that's a nat 20,
shit.
baby! Sorry.
The Baroness
You managed to freak.
thrusts her
Well done.
hand forward towards you and attempts to banish you to another plane. You feel this wave of magic crash over you, but you stand firm. You stand tall, and she screams in anger. I'm trying new sound effects today.
We know this.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as blowing your mic levels, but okay.
Yeah,
I know eardrums.
Let them scream.
I like the Foley, it's fine.
Look, I'm
Today
getting
our
all of
DM
my
barked like a
anxiety
dog.
out before TwitchCon. I am going on a plane tomorrow. I need to have all this out by then.
Oh my.
Start screaming.
Okay. And as a... Let's see. Can she do this? Am I? Yes, she can. And as a bonus action, she is going to Misty Step 30 feet this way. Because she doesn't want to be close to you.
Rude.
Ingvar, you're up.
Yo. He's glancing at that tank. He's wondering what's in it because he's noticed the crack, like the cracks that have appeared.
Okay, so as a note, the tank in question is this one here.
Oh balls! Well, there goes my idea.
Well,
Oh no, she's
That's-
over there now.
yeah, she's over there now. Is my point.
I completely missed that.
Just so, like it's not the one that's next to Prod. Is my point.
Right. He's wondering if
Okay.
he was to say move. Okay. Oh yeah, you can definitely move over there. Whoop! Off you go. So he does a scooch over here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So he's wondering how many hours it would take to maybe break the glass.
Okay. Well, you fire 2 every attack, so. But it
And
doesn't seem like poison damage does anything to the tanks, so.
No. I wonder if lightning would help. You know, electricity, area
Maybe.
booms, boom. I've got lightning
No.
arrows left over.
Up to you.
Let me turn this man around. So yeah, he's gonna try, because I doubt the tank would have a saving throw.
Well, it doesn't have a saving throw. No, it's
No, it's a tank.
It's a tank. It doesn't move.
It don't move. No, so
It
he's
has an
gonna
AC, but it doesn't have a saving throw.
What can it be any worse than her AC? He's gonna try firing a lightning arrow with the tank.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Right off her, good lord.
Ooh.
She
That's
deserves
not
it.
So I'm afraid to say that does not pierce the tank.
Balls.
Even with your additions, the tank's AC is probably a minimum of 10, and that was a 9. It's big, but it's like heavy, essentially.
Yeah.
Like it's reinforced. You still
Well,
have
it's
one
a-
more attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's gonna say, well, balls, I'll try that one again.
Ooh! Ooh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. All right. Roll me your doubling bow damage and your lightning damage, which is also doubled.
Oh, my brain. Lightning is on here somewhere. That's
1d8. Lightning is
1d8.
1d8. So roll 2d8 and roll 2d6.
That'll be 12 for that one and 20 for that one.
Okay. So, 32 points of damage. You watch as the Baroness misty steps out of range of prod, negating their opportunity of attack. And with quick thinking, Ingvar draws a bow, knocks a lightning arrow, and fires at the already cracked glass of the tank. You watch as the lightning arrows sink, like, they sink into the glass and then they go through. The cracks spread throughout the tank, and then shards explode outwards as this liquid starts gushing out of the tank, electrified. I would like you to roll me... I'm going to roll a dexterity saving throw for Baroness. That is a failure. I would like you to roll me 8d12.
Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Because you supercharged the liquid that is in that tank. That is 41 points of damage.
Jesus.
Critted. You rolled a 20, and I intend to honor it.
Jesus.
At
Okay, she's
80
exploding.
One shot, one of the big bats.
82 points
Goodbye.
of damage.
Holy
You shatter this vessel, and this purple roiling liquid pours out into the artificer's hall and electrifies. It sparks, it turns gaseous, and it blows. The Baroness Vorsina Utrecht Hamora is blasted backwards, taking 82 points of lightning damage as this cloud of electrified vapor explodes around her. She blasts back, falls to one knee. You watch as this vapor starts to eat away at her face. Roll me another 2d8, please. as she takes another 12 points of acid damage.
Jesus.
The Baroness looks up at you with hatred.
Understandable.
Kazma is up next.
Wait, she's not dead?
She's not dead. She's
She just
looking
took
injured, but she's not
She just
dead.
took enough damage that could have leveled 2 of us.
Yeah. You don't know how much
Boss
health
moment.
she has. You don't know how much of that damage she negated.
He hasn't got enough flight. He's just gonna park his butt here. He will roll though to get his
Yep.
He's
Roll to get
breath
the breath
back.
attack back. On a 5 or a 6.
balls.
No dice.
Well, there's not much Kazma can do because she's too far away anyway.
Yeah. The Gnomish Tinkerer is gonna sprint forward 30 feet and is going to say, "Please don't destroy my laboratory!
Sorry!
These tanks are filled with very expensive chemicals." Ron, you're up.
So, Prod is gonna... Okay, is the big vat of like, she's in some evil liquid. Do you think if Prod touches that, they'll also get eviled?
More than likely, yes.
Okay.
But I should point out that the vat essentially exploded out in liquid, and as soon as the liquid got close to an electrical source, it vaporized into a gaseous form and exploded. So it's not so much liquid as there's just a cloud of constantly exploding gas between you and the Baroness.
Okay.
Great.
I will actually mark that.
Yes, please, thank you.
This. I'll mark that with this.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Thank you to the community browser for giving us spell effects in the form of NPC props. Really cool.
Okay. Prod gonna dive down here
Okay.
into the shadows and use their
Yep.
bonus action
Okay.
to be... I've fucked up. Can you get me... Oh, there we go, thank you. To suddenly appear over here!
I will say that, well, you need to appear from shadows as well, as a point.
True.
But I
is
will
there a shadow
say
in it?
that there is a decent amount of shadow in front of this tank by this pipe that is enough for you to get it. It's a bit of a struggle because you end up kind of climbing out of this tiny patch of shadow on the floor,
Yeah.
but you manage to get through.
Okay. I think I have about enough to get here, movement-wise, or do you think no?
I'd say you have about enough stuff to get through to there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stab her!
Gonna stab her. Roll me an attack.
I will roll you 2 attacks. Blop, blop. Oh, it. Submit. Submit! Those are
Miss
2
and a
12s.
miss.
Well, fuck. He's gonna... Can I salvage it? No, I can't salvage attack, that's fine. Wait. Never mind. I just realised that I critted on her and I could have added more damage to that because of my savage attack, but not the point. Prod's got nothing else. He's got his sword and his dreams. He's gonna say, "You old lady!" And that's his turn.
Okay. All right.
Nothing against
the
old
Baroness
people.
is next, and she is pissed. She turns to you, Prod, as you are right there, and goes, "Respect your elders, boy! And she is going to cast.
Hit me. Hit me.
You sure about this? You sure you want me to? You sure?
No. No.
Okay. Alright. Here we go.
Someone else distract her. I'm distracting her so she doesn't hit the squishy people.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Do I look
So
squishy
wise.
to you?
You're fine. I'm just thinking about the gnome. Okay. All hail the
You
gods.
have to beat an 18.
All hail the dice gods. Oh, that's not one.
You feel, as
That's
she
that one.
says, respect your elders, boy. You feel this
Okay.
force overcome your mind as she casts Dominate Person on you.
Oh, this is the first time this has happened to me. No. But
Okay.
dominate person is only one command, right?
No, that's command.
Oh.
Dominate Person.
Yeah, command is one word.
While the target is charmed,
Joke's
you have
on
a
you,
telepathic
Bronson, that
link
shit.
with it as long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence. You can use
So
this
when
telepathic link to issue commands. Hold on.
I'm super. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, my
No.
apologies, Elfie. You needed to roll that with advantage because you are in combat.
Oh, thank Christ!
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Nat 20. Nat 20. Calling it.
A 19 or a 20 is the only thing that would have
I
saved
got
you.
2, so that's a 7.
Oh,
Oh, a 19,
I rolled
18,
a 1
or
and a
20.
2 on those.
Yeah, no, that's...
do you have
not
inspiration?
progression. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I mean, it's
no.
not gonna kill him. It might kill Ingvar.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Prod.
And the Baroness is going to issue a command. And is going to say... Walk away!
Oh, thank Christ!
And is going to force you to walk off a cliff.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, you know what?
do self-harming actions get us retrial the save our goal?
If the creature completes the order and doesn't use the action to take precise control of the target until the end of...
I might be thinking of charm. That might be a
You
charm
might be
thing.
thinking of charm. Each time the target takes damage, it makes a new wisdom saving throw.
Good. I mean, at the bottom of the cliff, I might be free.
Okay, Ingvar,
So-
shoot Prod.
The Baroness is forcing you, on your next turn, to walk out the front door of this building and off a cliff. That is your command.
Aye, Captain!
As you feel your mind dominated by this strange woman. Ingvar, you're up.
Oh,
Oh
my.
shit. Oh no! Panic. Because he can see this happening from this side, can't he? I can't.
You
Was
can
this-
see it happening. It's a bit blurry through the mist vapor of exploding fog that is between you and the others, but you can see it, yes.
See? Have I got any normal arrows shoved in my back pocket?
You'll
think
always
so?
have at least 10 normal arrows.
Nice. Because I don't want to fire a lightning arrow with poor Prod.
Especially
I mean,
through
there's
that
a
fog.
non-zero chance that the next attack on the Baroness will kill her. Like she's
That's
gonna
what
be
you think.
pretty hecked up right now, right?
That's what you think. I said she was
Well-
a little bit injured.
She took 94 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, party.
Balls.
Yeah, if that
He's
doesn't
gonna-
kill her, we're not meant to win this.
Nah. He's
Time to
gonna
make new
use these.
characters, guys.
Well, you guys, yeah.
I've got a few backups.
We're fine.
Anyway,
We're just in the sewers and terrified.
Yeah, we're in a sewer.
he's gonna try his first attack to try and hit Prod and see if he can snap him out of this
Okay.
enchanted bobbies.
I'm so glad I logged out of Tailspire at the end of last session, standing on a manhole.
It's a clever plan on your part. Clever plan.
Yep, totally a plan. Yep, totally meant to do that for exactly this potentiality.
This is
You're
good
so
improv.
smart and clever.
I'm impressed.
So that's probably not going to hit Prod because that was only 15.
15? That does not hit Prod, does it? No. Yeah.
No. Well, try that one again.
You watch as the arrow just bounces harmlessly off of Prod's heavy plate armor.
$17?
17. No, does not hit.
God damn it.
Prod's AC is pretty high. In fact,
It's
it's
19,
comparable to yours.
Oh,
You
balls.
both have the same AC, actually. Through various different methods, but you know.
Well, I'm glad it's us facing her.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly.
Oh. She hasn't even decided to take some assistance yet. Which Zarian knows about.
We have run away, perhaps.
We're kind of stuck here.
Yeah, you guys didn't have much choice. You had to fight this. It was purely by luck that we managed to escape. That we managed to escape.
In the next turn, I am going to take us back to the other party members.
Oh hell!
Oh.
No, no.
No.
Because you guys have been running through the sewers for a little bit now. I want to know where you've ended up.
Fair. Right. Of course it's going to scoot up and then it's...
You're gonna
Not much
switch
else.
up and you're gonna join us, right? You're gonna save us, right? You're gonna hit me, right?
I'm trying! Hey. There's not much else I can do right now, so...
Okay. Kazma is up. Roll
Am
me
I?
a d6.
Alright, breath attack. Woo! Damn it!
No not a breath attack yet. Okay.
Let me get rid of Tails Fire. Thank you! Now can he move to say, like, there?
Yeah.
And dodge the explodey fog.
Well, the cloud is doing lightning damage,
And Kazuma's made of lightning.
and Kazma's immune to lightning.
Oh! Fair enough, off he goes then. That's the rule itself, not the dragon. Oh.
So you watch as Kazuma dashes into this cloud of lightning and fog. I will say, roll me a Constitution saving throw for Kazuma. You want this one to fail.
Oh.
It probably does.
Okay. As Kazuma enters the cloud, they get about halfway through and they're facing the Baroness, and they sneeze as they breathe in these particles.
Wow.
Ding dong.
Oh.
Ding dong, the party's dead.
Roll me 4d8.
What the hell kind of sneeze is this dragon got?
15. Okay. And Prod, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
That one.
Okay. Okay, so the Baroness also failed, but she is going to use a legendary reaction to succeed that.
Wait, hang on. What, is her legendary action to just succeed at a
Reaction.
saving throw?
Legendary reaction.
That just lets her
succeed.
win?
That just lets her win a saving throw. That is a thing.
That is completely unbalanced.
That's how bosses
That is
are in
awful.
D&D, I'm afraid.
I've built bosses before. They didn't have these
As
things. They were
Kazuma
terrible.
enters this cloud of fog, you notice he stops kind of like in the middle of the room and then sneezes, and a massive jet of lightning, equivalent to double the range of a normal breath attack from Kazuma, sprays out across the room. Prod, you take 15 points of damage and can do a wisdom saving throw. The Baroness does not take any damage. Or rather, halves the damage. So she takes 7 points.
Wisdom saving throw. Come on, baby. That's another fucking.
You're really not having a good time with these wisdom save. You have a +5 to your wisdom, and you are not having a good time. Oh dear.
Look, you don't get
a 1, a 2, a 1, and a 2.
you don't get to say that that we're having a bad time. Meanwhile, you just made somebody just like no chance to succeed at a reflex save.
I mean, it's not a no chance. It's just difficult. However,
You only have one legendary reaction, right? So you can do that a second time. Legendary reactions can only be done once during combat, right?
Legendary actions can be taken at the end of anyone else's turn.
Yeah, and legendary reactions can be done whenever.
Right.
But there are a limited amount of them. Okay.
Oh no.
Is Kazuma gonna do anything else, Lydia?
I don't think he can at the minute. He's kind of
Okay.
stuck there.
The Tinkerer is just gonna start turning off valves around here.
Good idea.
Prod, your turn.
Hey. Prod's just gonna. He's just gonna. Hang on. Just gonna get going.
Yeah?
You know?
Yeah.
How much is 30 feet? I'm so sorry, I can't measure stuff here.
So your directive was to walk off a cliff.
Okay.
This means that you use your action and your movement to do so, which means you go 60 feet.
I dash 60 feet out the door. Please assist me in doing so. Where's 60 feet?
60 feet is there.
Thank you very much. Yeet! Bah!
Okay. Very
I really-
quickly,
is this-
I want to...
Is this a cliff that I'm right next to, by the way?
Oh, yeah. This whole
Yeah.
road is built on a cliff. There's water
Great.
below, but
How
you don't know
below?
how far it is. Okay. Now, we're going to swap to our friendly neighborhood sewer dwellers.
Excuse you, we prefer sewer folk.
That's me.
Okay, so, what are you three doing in this time frame? Okay, so we've covered maybe about... I would say that stuff started maybe about 10 minutes ago. So you guys have had 10 minutes of running through the sewers. Where have you ended up?
Good
The
question.
sewers.
Yeah.
Where
Do
are
we-
you going?
How do we even know which way to go? Is the next question. Like,
So,
where do we
one of-
even think is safe?
One of the things you've seen is that the sewers are relatively well laid out according to the streets of Farrenholm. You know that Prod is back at the inn, or so you think. You know that Ingvar is at the Artificers Guild. You kind of know where those are, and you know where the last manhole is to exit from for both of those areas. So it's up to you as to where you want to go.
We could head for the inn. Was the inn in the High District?
The inn is in the High District, yes.
That might be better defended. Or we could try and head for the college, which would be even better, probably.
Wouldn't
The
the
Royal
Artificers Guild have, like,
Artificers Guild.
weapons and shit?
Maybe. You know that they were working on some weird experimental stuff, and you know that they worked on Ingvar's leg, which, you know.
It would probably be a good idea to get the band together.
And you know that Ingvar is there. You're not sure if Prod is still at the inn.
Okay. So our decision then is basically, do we go for Ingvar or Prod? So which of them can handle being on their own a bit
a
longer?
guarantee of Ingvar or a possibility of Prod? Yeah.
I guess Darren's gonna vote for going for Ingvar. Anyone else?
Librarian?
Librarian?
Isra? Darian?
Larian?
I vote for Imbar.
Okay. So,
Okay,
In-
we're going first past the post, therefore we go for Ingvar.
okay. So, you guys start sprinting out
Through the back.
to find Ingvar. You sprint along the corridors. The sewer corridors. You come up out of this manhole here, and you start sprinting along the cliff path. You are approximately here when you start hearing the sounds of blasts of everything else, and you see Prod walking out the door.
Prod, you okay?
And we're
Walking
gonna
off
add
cliff!
you all to the initiative order. So if you could kindly roll me initiative, 3 of you.
I mean, we don't get to keep our initiative. Ugh.
No, this is like a good 10 minutes later.
Nat 20.
23.
Nat 20.
Okay, yeah, you go.
27 is my total.
Okay. Actually,
Didn't
no,
need
you
it,
go
but I'll take
before you go before Ingvar. My God.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay, so 25 to 20, 20 to 15, 23, did you say?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. 20 to 15, 15 to 10, 10 to 5. Zarian!
It's 4!
I said... Okay.
You said
fine.
10 to 5!
I said 10 to 5
Fuck
and I was just like, you can't be rolling that low every time.
Apparently they can.
Oh god. Okay. And as we come back into this combat, it is the Baroness's turn. And she is going to attempt to cast on the gnome, because she's getting irritated now. Where's my tease? Where's my tease?
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Yeah, lying. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm so sad stream can't see you guys.
I'm very glad Stream
It's
can't see us.
awful.
So happy stream can't see us.
She is going to use her last 7th level slot.
Oh, good news, everyone. She's had 7th levels.
Well, Yeah.
She may have 8s and
She
9s, but she's
only
out of
has-
7s.
She only has
Jesus,
one 7th
Windows.
level slot at the moment. She is going to cast Teleport. On the gnome.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no.
I need to roll a D100.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, because of the mishap chats.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that
The
is
gnome may
a
get splinched.
40. Let's see. Okay, so very.
Doesn't that have to be willing? Transports you and up to 8 willing creatures.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run a wisdom saving throw for the gnome because I know.
Also, the range is 10 feet.
Oh fuck! You're right. She can't do this. Never mind. I missed. I
I was like, hang on,
portion.
don't they have to be really close together?
Okay, no, in that case, she is going to do something different. Thank you for keeping me honest, lying.
Well, I feel like we failed the quest objective if she got away with it, so...
Yeah, no, you're right, you're right. Well, maybe not the quest objective, there isn't really a quest here, but you know what I mean.
Well, I feel like our objective here is keep the gnome alive,
She
and
is going to
ideally
cast
save...
Dimension Door as an
That's
action.
not like it.
And she is going to teleport right next to the gnome. And she is going to put a hand on his shoulder. And that is her action for now. Right. Librarian,
Yes.
you're up.
For a
Okay.
brief second, I was like, why are you next instead of me? And the answer was because we're not at the bottom of the initiative order yet.
So we can see Prod running out.
You can see Prod
And
just
Prod does yell, I'm gonna run off a cliff!
walking
Such
out
zest
of
and
the Artificers Guild, just shouting, "I'm gonna run off a cliff!" Because Prod still has
Okay.
control over their own voice, just nothing else.
So how much movement? I think I have 30, yes.
Just blast me, baby.
Oh, I know. I'm just moving forward first. And then I'm gonna blast.
Oh no, so.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm moving forward and I'm doing Eldritch Blast at Prod.
Eldritch Blast at Prod. What is the range of Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
Prod is 160 feet away.
Are you fucking?
Are you fucking?
I don't
Oh
think
my!
they are.
No, not right now. I'm not. No,
Could be.
Not on camera.
I'm making a statement. Prod is 160 feet away.
Okay, I guess I take a dash action and move
Okay.
another 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and this leaves me with a bonus action. Oh.
Don't you have a range extension spell?
I don't have a range extensions. Oh wait, shit! I do. I have my meta magic.
Yeah.
I would like to use. Is that only on spells though? Because Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
Blast is. It's a spell technically. I would say it counts as a spell.
Okay, I burn a sorcery point and I Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so we're gonna move you back.
Yeah, I don't want to dash in that case.
Yeah. And you roll me Eldritch Blast damage. Or roll me Eldritch Blast attack.
Okay, so first attack is a 30, which I presume is higher than your AC, Pro.
Yes, that definitely hits. Second
The
attack
second one is a
12.
12 because I rolled in that one. So first
roll-
one hits.
Roll me
That's
damage.
7 force damage.
7 force damage.
I literally
Elfie,
rolled as
roll
low
me
as
a wisdom
possible.
saving throw. And take 7 points of damage. You need to beat an 18.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom saving throw.
I believe in you.
22!
Yay!
Nice!
Nice.
Congrats.
Leaving the
Well, you
heart
have
of
a
the
plus
dice.
5 to wisdom and a 1 for charisma. This is the opposite of what your character is.
Yep.
No, that's saving throws are different. My
Okay.
charisma saving throw is 6.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so, librarian, you snap Prod out of their, out of the dominate person that was cast upon them. Darren, you're up.
Okay, well, I had an idea, and then I looked at the stats and said it said it could only happen within 30 feet. So my plan was out the window, regardless.
Well, yeah, but you can dash as a bonus action, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna straight up run. I think.
Okay.
Let's see, how far does that get me if I run? Because we got a lot of distance to cover here.
So you can dash as a bonus action, dash as an action, and move. So that would get you 90 feet, I think. Unless your speed is faster than that. I'm not entirely certain.
No, it is definitely 30 feet.
Okay. So yeah, that would get you about halfway there. This turn.
Yep.
You all watch as Darren gets down into a sprinter's position and then just zooms 90 feet in 6 seconds.
Look, I got nothing else here. I can't do range, we know this.
Okay. Ingvar, you're up.
Well, he's not going to blow another tank up because that wouldn't be fair to the bloomin'. Well, the gnome's right there as well.
The
so
gnome's
that's-
right
that's-
there.
Yeah. So he's just gonna casually. He's far enough away. Try once more with the poison arrows and hope to God he hits her.
Okay. Roll me an attack or two.
Ooh. I've learned just to roll these one at a time. That'll hit. That's like
that will hit.
25.
That'll definitely hit.
Shit, my
So,
monitor.
2d8 twice, because Dublin Bow, plus the 1d6 from the Hunter's Mark, which is still active because she's still alive.
Mhm.
Whoop! 19.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. So you do 19 points of damage. Not bad. He's starting to look a little worn down.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
And then he's gonna do it again because he's got an
And then
extra
he's gonna
attack.
do it again. Yeah, go for it.
And that doesn't hit.
That does
Because that'd be
not
a
hit,
no,
sadly,
no, that'd be 11. He tried.
Okay. Kazma is up next, still in the cloud. I will say, actually, the cloud is slowly starting to dissipate now. So it's not sparking anymore, and it's just slowly settling on the floor.
Let's see if we can get that breath attack back. But oh god, that went at the end of the building. Nope.
Nope, no breath attack.
No.
In fairness, they got a pretty big breath attack out earlier.
True. However, Kazuma does have 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
So he's gonna go right up and he's gonna give him a grand old bite.
Bite him!
If he can.
Bite him! Go for it.
I'm gonna make sure you can actually hit that first though. Yeah.
That is... what? How much is that to hit with Kazma?
I've lost Kazuma's sheet.
It's fine, I have it. Bite, attack plus 3. That's 22. Target is 1d6 plus...
PB?
Mike, you might actually know this. What does PB stand for? Because I haven't seen it explained anywhere.
Personal best.
Player's Handbook.
PB.
In what context are you reading PB?
Melee weapon attack +3 plus PB to hit. Reach 5 feet, one target, hit
Proficiency
1d6.
bonus.
Proficiency bonus. Okay, so that's a
+3.
+3. Okay, so it's +3, essentially. So yeah, that's
6, 10.
10 points of damage as the bite is done. Yeah.
Right in the ankle.
Right in the ankle. You just watch as Kazma goes like a chihuahua.
Yeah, man.
I'm having a day.
I choked on my cherry ears.
Look, I watched Game Changer last night. I am having a day. It's kind of changed the game for me.
Oh, God.
Okay, Visera, you're up.
Oh god.
Well, all you can do is really move, I think.
You are a monk, Visera. You have speed.
Get them
love the
feetsies
speed.
move it.
Okay, so very quickly, let's go over some speed stuff for you. You have something called Step of the Wind, which means you can use a key point to essentially turn yourself into a rogue. Which means you can go 150 feet in one turn if you do that.
That's a fastball.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah. Is that what you wish to do?
Sure.
Because essentially you're using action, bonus action, and then movement to move 150 feet in a single turn.
Yeah, sure.
So, essentially, you and Darren both get into sprinters poses. Darren runs, you Sonic in green.
I teleport.
You Sonic in green.
We were looking at the after image the whole time.
You end up about here. The Gnomish Tinkerer is going to attempt to break the hold that the Baroness has on him. And that is a 13. Does not manage it. He's trying to get away from her. As he's also trying to close these valves on all these tanks. But he does not succeed. Prod, you are free from domination. This is your turn.
But Prod likes it.
Prod likes being dominated. You heard it here first, everybody.
Yeah, we've heard that since it happened.
Okay, Prod's gonna go. Hey. And run directly back in. 30
Run directly
feet
back in. 30 feet.
yonder. I'm gonna say that's about 30 feet, right?
It's about 30 feet, yeah. There is a thing that you can turn on to make it so that your ruler shows up when you drag things. I think that's in the settings.
Oh, okay. I will mess with settings upon my next time. So Prod's gonna go, hey, and then run back in. I think where's the beautiful lady? Where is she? Where'd she
She's
go?
at the end of the hall. Let me just mark her base.
Oh, I see her.
As red. There you go. Now you can
Thank you.
differentiate.
He's then going to dive from this movement. He's going to dive into shadow.
Okay.
Over here, let's say.
Yep.
And then reappear.
Okay. Using a bonus action.
Using bonus action. Somewhere in the vicinity of her.
Okay, so probably around about there.
I'm gonna put him down.
Wait. There we go.
Thank you. I
That's
suck at this.
that's where you manage to get to from your shadow dash.
He'll move slightly further out.
Okay.
I don't think he probably couldn't get anywhere from there. So
You've used your you've used your movement. You've used your bonus action. You have an action left. You can use it to move if you'd like, but that's up to you.
rather not get zapped by her again. Do I have anything else I can throw?
What's in your inventory?
I have a long sword, right?
Yes.
That was my previous sword that I haven't gotten rid of yet. Did I just say that was strapped to my back?
Probably, yeah.
Can I throw that?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna throw that at her head.
Yeah. Roll me an attack and add your dex instead of your strength.
Okay.
Kill.
Kill. Right.
Kill!
Let's
Are you
roll.
proficient in javelins? By curiosity.
Do javelins count as a martial weapon or a simple weapon?
I think they
I
count.
think they fall under martial.
I think they count as a martial weapon. Yeah. So that would be a yes. Okay. Yeah,
So
that's
yes.
fine. Because if you weren't proficient in javelins, I would be giving you disadvantage on this.
Okay. So that's 10 plus 1 plus 4. So that's 15, maybe?
15. That will not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay.
You watch as the longsword sails past the Baroness's head and clatters to the floor behind her.
Right. I no longer have a longsword, and I no longer have a club. What else do I have? I have.
Lord.
Kitchen sink time.
You've got a rusty sword. Ingvar's got a rusty short sword you could borrow.
Yeah, but you two aren't close enough.
Yeah, you need to.
No.
You would need to chuck the sword.
You know what
at
I'm gonna
Rod
do?
To then chuck.
Can I use the? Can this be my action or like my second?
Tell me.
Attack? I'm gonna blow the horn of silent alarm at her.
I would say that's a bonus action and you've already used it. So.
All right.
Sorry.
Then I shall throw
The horn of silence action.
my. What do I have? I have a water skin.
You have a
Just
water
throw
skin.
like a water balloon at her. Which is my
You're
water
just
skin.
throwing everything in your pockets at her.
Yes.
Fine, roll me a.
This is what happens when you establish
attack.
something as viable.
It's an improvised weapon.
It's an improvised weapon. It might not do much damage, but it's an improvised weapon.
Yeah. I will throw.
Damn it! I should have chucked my returning dagger at you. Oh well.
Well, don't throw that.
That does not hit.
Aw.
That. Oh yeah. That
Does
don't.
not hit.
That don't.
The Baroness now.
She's
in
kind of wet
range.
though, because that's a water skin and
Now
it's
in range, but with a dragon currently attached to her, and being very unable to concentrate, is going to. I don't think that would
That's a
work.
long
I think
name.
that would work.
Yeah, I can't believe you typed the whole thing in.
What?
Baroness of Orsina Utrecht Hamora.
Yeah,
I think that's the longest name I've seen in an initiative order.
it probably is. Yes. She is going to. Okay. Yeah, alright. She pulls out a small charm and throws it at the floor where it shatters. And out of nowhere, a heavy stone door appears, wreathed in shadow. And the door slowly opens to a black void beyond. And she is going to use 15 feet of movement to drag herself. Actually, she's going to use 8 feet of movement because she's technically dragging 2 people to drag them towards the door. As she goes, I am taking this. Get off of me! Yeah.
Do we have to roll for opposed grapple now?
Well, she's having a time of it anyway. The speed is low, is essentially what's happening. Librarian, you're up.
I'm here.
I think you and I are both
slowly getting there.
way miles away to interact with this.
What would be the most useful thing I could do here?
Move closer.
Yes.
I think that's about it.
Expeditious retreat.
I know, that's what I'm looking at. I'm probably going to cast Expeditious Retreat and do a movement and a dash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll spend a first level spell slot on Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
And for the next 10 minutes, I can take a dash as a bonus action.
As long as you are concentrating, yes.
Yep. Okay, so I move twice now, so 60 feet.
Okay. So 60 feet. You are now on par-ish with Darren.
Hey Darren!
Okay.
Does it feel being a rogue that can move very fast? I can do that too!
Okay, Darren, you're up.
Second verse, same as the first, I guess.
Okay. Triple move.
90 feet closer. Hey, that got through the doorway.
You get to the door.
Could have thrown her arm at her.
You could have done that.
You haven't yet.
Yep.
Forgot that I had that on me.
Ingvar,
Okay.
you're up.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I could try and
Took all
cast
the rings
something, but
off
I
it,
realized
right?
I used all my actions.
Good
haven't I?
lord. I was going to use the lightning arrow,
Rings
but
off the arm, yeah.
I was going to use the lightning arrow, but then I realised he's got hold of the gnome, and that's not a good idea.
Sparky.
Sparky. I'm gonna try. I've got 2 poison arrows left, I think, if I've been counting right.
Let's see. You used 1 earlier. You used 1. I think you have 3.
Okay. Hold on, what the fuck is this? What has she? Yeah, I'm not gonna ask. Anyway, so I'm gonna try poison arrow again.
Okay.
So, whoop!
18 plus 6, 24.
Oh, that
Yeah.
hit. 100's mark, 2 for that. Whoop! 6. This is doing wonders for his ego at the minute.
16 points of damage, doubled from the bow.
Yeah.
Yep, 32, I think. Yeah, 32
no, that
points
was-
of damage.
Was it that?
16 points of
Oh
damage.
yeah, because I can't count.
Doubled
Sorry.
from the doubling
Yeah.
bow.
Yeah.
So yeah, 32 points of damage. Okay. Ooh. Very nice. And another attack?
Another attack.
Another attack. Roll it.
That's the dragon, but I'm
That
right.
does not hit.
No hit.
No.
No.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Not that I'm aware of, because Hunter's Monk's being used, Kazuma's here. Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay. Kazma's up. Kazma is still holding on to the Baroness's ankle, and she is getting very annoyed about it.
Yes, well, tough. He's going to keep chewing on that ankle. But, well, first. Just... We're going to get this breath attack back eventually. There we go. But yeah,
Okay. Breath attack
He's-
has returned.
it has, but he's going to do a chew. What? No, you want the... Would that count as an advantage if he's already chewing on her ankle?
No.
No. Maybe he breaks a tooth or something. That might do it anyway.
19. Yeah, no, he keeps chewing. Roll me,
Roll me
Roll me
roll
damage.
these. Plus
Four
6,
points
that's
damage.
10 again.
Okay,
46.
10 again. Nice. Okay. Visera, you're up.
Wah! Getting closer.
Getting closer. Okay,
Yep.
so you have... you can use a bonus action if you spend a key point to dash and
Yep.
move. Do you?
Yep.
Okay, so... that's 30 feet, that's... Okay, with dash, with movement and bonus action you could get here. With a full, like, use of everything, you could get right up to her.
Go there.
Yep. Okie dokie. There you go.
Yippee! There is
You
cat hair
arrive
everywhere.
next to the Baroness and the gnome and everything else that is going on.
Hello.
And the gnome is going to try and break free once again. With a natural 20.
Nice.
So the gnome breaks free and is going to sprint to you, Prod. Because
Oh,
you're
he
the-
thinks you're safety.
He does not think you're safety, but you're big. So you're an easier target.
Rod thinks it's safety. Oh, baby.
Prod, you're up.
Ah! Okay, question. Does traveling through shadow, can I cuddle someone while I'm doing that and then move with them?
We've definitely done that before.
Yeah.
Once, but then it was overruled, I believe, as like you can't do that all the time for some reason.
Okay.
Is Lucian frozen in an odd
Yeah.
pose, or
No,
Nope, they
I'm
are.
just looking
No,
at...
they were
I'm-
reading.
I'm
okay?
reading.
Okay, that's fine. Prod will, because he's a big boy. What will he do? You don't know. He's scared. He will just fucking hit a bitch. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna hit her. He's gonna run up to her and hit her. Where is she again?
Red
Look for the
base.
dragon.
Yeah, look for,
Yes,
look
I
for
see
the
it.
dragon.
He gonna go here. He's gonna smack her.
Okay, roll it.
Twice.
Cross your everythings.
Huh! That's an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Okay. And that's a 21. Does that hit?
That does hit, but she is going to use a reaction to cast Shield. He knows
That-
how much damage you can do now, and she is not happy about it.
Does shield negate all damage?
Shield negates any hit, yeah. Shield negates anything up to a certain amount of AC, essentially. If
It
her-
increases your AC by a bit.
Yeah, it increases your AC by 5 in this instance. So she
Oh, it
has an AC of 20. If you hit above 25, she can't defend against it, but sometimes she will use shield. Okay. Anything else, Prod?
Can I spit on her?
Sure, Kinky.
It's a free
why not?
action.
Is that a free action? No,
It's
wait,
a
wait,
free
wait.
action.
I
It's
won't.
a free
I
action.
won't.
You can do it. You can do it if you want.
No, as a bonus action, can I
Mhm.
grapple? Please.
Yes, you can. I think.
I shall grapple.
All right. Contested
Get
strength checks.
In a fucking headlock.
She
strength
rolls an 18 minus 1, so a 17. She does not have a very good strength.
necromantic bag of sticks, and yet she's still beating in a strength contest, maybe.
That's the dice for you. That's
She's
nothing I
half
can
melted
control.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she gets a minus 1 to strength.
She's not even a bag of bones.
She's
She's like
full of
bones.
lightning. She should be practically catatonic.
With a dragon attached to her
Yep.
angle.
I am in rage, therefore my
You get-
strength check
yeah.
has advantage.
Yes, you do.
It's no better, is it?
It meets it.
Oh, meets it, beats it.
Meets it,
Meets
beats
it,
it.
fucking beats it.
So you grapple. You grab her by the scruff of her neck.
Give her a noogie.
but
Get her
it's her
ass.
turn next.
Oh.
Oh.
She's currently being grappled by you and bitten by a dragon.
That apprehend her ability to cast spells? Because I believe if a spell has a, was it?
Has a semantic, not vocal semantic material. Yeah, semantic component. Not necessarily. She's grappled. She's not paralyzed.
Okay.
Essentially.
Oh. I just had an idea.
Oh no.
Can an orc bite?
What?
I mean, everyone can bite.
Is
Anyone
bite
can
an
bite.
action
You-
or a bonus action?
You don't have
It's
a
an
bite
attack.
attack.
Bite would be an
So it's an
attack.
action.
So yeah, it's an action. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's do. She does not have much left.
Good. Wear her down.
You are wearing her down. Which means I'm going to depart from the rulebook.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh
and
no.
pull something else out.
Of your butt.
No.
Oh.
In fact, I am pulling it out of a contract.
No!
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord!
Okay. So. Very quickly. Yep. You hear the Baroness. I will not make the same mistake as Blackwood. And she pulls a thread of fate. And you watch as a thin stripe of space splits and is wreathed in flame and ash. And she vanishes into thin air through an infernal portal. You will all get, everyone who is around her right now, will get an opportunity to stop her.
Yeah.
Roll me a dexterity check to see if you can keep her from reaching the portal. She's going to try and slip out of all of your grasps.
Well, Ingvar's too far away, but the dragon could roll, couldn't he?
Yep.
The dragon can roll.
That was.
I'm way too far away
Never
now, so
mind.
my dex is terrible.
I got in that one!
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, of all the times to get in that
Elfie
one,
and
this is
Caesar.
probably the better.
I got a 5.
I got a
5,
15.
15.
15 plus, is that total, or?
That's a total. That's a total.
Okay.
So, Visera,
Oh.
you can't stop her, but you have a split second to do something before she vanishes from this plane of existence.
Take her other arm.
That's just rude.
Fucking do it. Then she won't be able to fucking cast spells.
like that one character out of Hancock.
She's been casting spells one-handed this entire time as a point.
Yeah, but what if she had no hands?
Hmm.
Yeah.
No somatic components unless she does them with her feet.
She gotta be
Up to you,
attacked
Dusty.
on that.
What do? You have maybe a second before she vanishes.
Knife.
Knife? Okay.
Directly
You
into the
attack?
hand.
You're
Directly
going
into
for the
the hand.
hand.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, roll me an attack.
Which one?
The one that says stiletto blade.
I have eyes, I promise. 16.
16. I'm sorry to say that does not hit.
No!
You watch as this beam of infernal energy alights on the top of her head and engulfs her head in flames, wreathing her. The flames course across her body, down to the floor. You all have to take a step back as the fire consumes her and she vanishes into ash and smoke. The door is still there. The shadowy door that she was trying to drag the gnome through is still there.
Oh no.
I want to bite off one of her fingers from her other hand and then lob it through.
Well, as a point,
Rude.
this door hasn't been dispelled because it is not a concentration spell. It is simply
Are we going to hell? Is that what's happening now?
No, so we're out of initiative now, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
We're out of initiative. She vanishes with a scream of rage as she has to admit that this is getting out of hand.
Out of
The
hand,
gnome
really?
stays behind.
Out of hands, out of options.
Out of...
Yeah, she really got off on the wrong foot here.
That's the wrong body part, maybe.
And now you have to
Okay.
Yeah,
leave
I
it
gotta hand it to her. She was a great fight that I never got to see.
my
Round of
fucking
applause.
God. As the rest of
Awful.
you arrive in this space, you all look at this large gateway that has been summoned, shadows ebbing at the edges of it, and through it you can see a relatively nice looking room. Maybe about 30 feet across, with nice wallpaper, what looks to be a dressing table, some chests, a heavy looking set of plate armor in one corner that's just kind of been piled there. The whole room looks to be relatively innocuous, if it wasn't for the giant shadowy doorway that appears to be leading to it. Yeah. What do you...
Going in?
What do you all want to do? I mean, you've survived an encounter with someone. You do not know her name. Not really.
We couldn't remember anyways, it was that long.
Okay. Roleplay amongst yourselves. Go for it.
Was it the person whose arm I took? Is that who was here?
I mean, just because she was missing an arm doesn't mean she was missing
You know what? That was
arm.
very prejudiced of me. I shouldn't have presumed. There could be many one-armed sorceresses running about wanting to murder us.
I mean, we don't even know if the arm belongs to a sorceress. We just kind of splinched it. Side note, however, there does appear to be a portal in front of us.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Well,
House of Hope, I'm going to be in.
I don't know that any of you guys will remember this, but there is a big, massive heck-off wolf behind us. We probably don't want to stay put for very long. And that's probably as far away as we can get expediently.
But the problem is, if we go through that portal, will we ever be able to get back?
That is the problem, yes.
Yeah, where does this portal go? Do we know?
I mean, it looks
like
nice.
lavish.
Let's find out.
Can I swap on my magic vision for a sec? What am I getting from this door?
So from this door, you are getting Conjuration as the school of magic that has caused this door.
I use my divine sense to figure out if it's evil.
Sure.
I mean, it's probably evil.
It
I divine sense.
radiates magic. It's not evil. Not
I mean, like the
good,
room
just...
inside. Is the room inside kind of evil?
There are items in there that look like they may radiate an evil feel. But realistically, the room itself is not evil or good. It's just a room.
If it was on another plane, they would also sense that it's infernal, right? With that?
So this does not radiate any infernal energy.
Oh, good. It's not the House of Hope.
Okay, it's
Read
not
to me
hell's, maybe.
The exact definition of sense. Good and evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not in hell. And you know what? That's an improvement. Let's go.
Okay.
I mean, she's also probably in hell rather than that not being. But yeah, I'm not generally one to advise that we just traipse through random portals to other realms.
Okay, so
but
you
circumstances.
step through the door. Roll me an intelligence check, librarian.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're not stepping foot in the library, are we? No way.
As a 21.
This is not the door to the library. You know what the door to the library looks like, and this is not it. This is a demiplane spell. As far as you can tell.
We're in their marvelous mansion.
It is not a marvelous mansion. It is a demiplane spell. There is a difference.
Okay.
Namely that there's a lot more resources required to create it, so she's probably coming back at some point.
Oh boy.
So, actually, a demiplane spell only requires somatic components. The Marvelous Mansion is what requires resources, essentially.
I thought the making of a demiplane was like a very time-consuming and whatnot kind of action. That used to be left to like epic level magic.
No, it's a casting time of one action.
Jesus Christ, that's gone downgraded.
But demiplane is essentially like you can cast it repeatedly and slowly fill up a room with stuff, but it's just a casting essentially to access it.
Oh, it's basically the same thing as like a bag of holding, but with a door.
It's a bag of holding, but with a door.
It's a rope trick.
You need to cast it every time you want to get in there.
Oh, so that might not stick around.
That might not stick around. From what you can tell, librarian, the intention here was for the Baroness to push the gnome through, dispel the door, and then bugger off. So that she could pull him out somewhere else.
Conjuration magic presumably has like a time limit.
Conjuration magic does have a time limit, yes.
Yeah, this is like an hour, I think.
Like, would I know a general like range for what kind of spell? Like looking at the energies used for it and stuff.
You didn't see the door summoned. You don't know how long it's been here. But you can estimate that it would be between. You can estimate at least half an hour. The door will be
Okay.
here for at least half an hour.
Well, we got 30 minutes to steal our stuff. Let's go, people.
I'll take it.
Alright.
Let's go.
Let's make a chain. Let's get all of us out of here.
Let me remind you of the evil dog that's right behind us.
Shut
As
the door,
you
it's
say
fine.
this,
Well, oh
you
no.
hear a howl some distance away, but it is tracking you.
Is there water in the floor here?
Go.
There is a drainage section in the floor. Yes.
How big is the door we came in? About 2 meters tall?
It's like
About 15 feet.
7 feet wide, 7 foot wide as well.
Yeah. A massive wolf could definitely fit through the door that you came in through.
What if we close the door?
Can we
can
close
try,
the door?
yeah.
It's not. I don't see a door to click on.
I will say there is a door there. It's just because doors.
You don't have a component for it.
I don't have a component for it, so yeah. The door,
I cast
we
door.
shall say, is closed. You all managed to close the door
And lock it.
and lock it.
And lock it.
Okay. So you all start exploring this space. I will say you probably have 5 actions each. So 5 actions in general before something starts trying to bust the door down. So I will give you all. I will give you all an investigation check each to find something.
Ooh, I'm good at those.
And give me an idea of what you would be looking for.
Ah, 4.
Not great.
11.
Awesome.
12. I'm looking for keys to like her identity of some description.
13.
Identity,
13.
whereabouts, useful information for tracking her down.
So, did anyone get over a 15?
No.
No, we all
Surely
rolled
across
terribly.
5 of us.
Nope, none of you got above a 15. Okay, that's fine. So you spend a little bit of time looking for the possible identity of this person. You find, as you enter the room, you realize that only part of it is nice looking. The rest of it kind of looks like a laboratory or some form of arcane sort of alchemical chamber. There are sigils all across stone tablets. There's this massive stone altar at one side of the room that has like sigils carved across the top of it. There is a spellbook sitting on one side of the room that contains possibly infernal writing, maybe? You're not entirely certain. It looks odd to you. The room has a lot of jewelry, a lot of gold. There's a bit of everything in here. It looks like a place that someone would come when they want to stop being around people for a while. You look around and there are drafts of contracts strewn across a table. And at the bottom of some of them, you can see a signature. Baroness V. U.H.
Rough.
You brought this upon yourself.
Yes,
Um,
boof, borf.
Can I, instead of doing the investigation, because Prod went, oh, it's not that interesting, can Prod go and talk to the little goblin dude who she was trying to abduct?
The gnome? Yeah,
Yeah, the gnome.
you can.
Just go up to him and What did she want with you?
I don't know. I'm just the artificer here.
Yes,
I
you
build
do.
machines. Maybe
I will
she
pick
wanted
him up
a
by one
machine.
hand.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of Prod's strengths, and I'm sorry to everyone because it's mean. He's gonna try and intimidate this little goblin by picking him up by one hand, and being like, "You think the Baroness was scary? Get on my bad side."
Okay, roll me an intimidation check.
Kill.
That's a 14.
14. I don't know! I don't leave the Artificers Guild very often! Look, I'm just trying to do my job, please!
Right. This kid's important. I don't care that he's like older than me. I just
like
go, you're coming with us
150 or
now.
I mean, clearly
What?
you
But-
they want
but
for a reason.
I have projects! I can't
What
leave!
project?
Not anymore.
But the High Regent, he expects me to be finishing these!
What
What
project?
projects does the High Regent want you to finish that might lead us
He
to
points-
understanding why they want you?
He points to a table that is just covered in stuff. There's like 10 different projects in like essentially piled upon each other that are all in the process of being worked on.
Okay, little man, here's a little bit of medication that I found in the library called Fanretinol. Definitely not
Excuse me?
fantasy Adderall. We need to help you out here. There's too many things you've started at the same time. Anyway, we need the Cliff Notes version of all of these.
I don't know. I mean, there's the lightning cannon, I guess. We have pads that always stay dry. Those were for the princess when she was younger. We have I can't really think right now. Can you put me down?
No.
No, I'm kind of a hugger. And I just put him into a bit of a hug. And I walk over to the table.
There's what else? Keys
Is
that
Lucian
unlock every
struggling?
door. A
Key that
dimensional
unlocks
gateway.
every door, you said.
I don't know.
What was that about the key?
Keys that unlock any door. Any door in the
That's
city
probably
anyway.
it.
Those
Let's
seem
be
important.
honest.
There's that thing, and he points to this big old archway. And he says, that's a dimensional gateway, maybe that.
Why did you not mention that one first?
It's
You
not that
mentioned-
important. It's
Okay,
done work.
you take 2 of these, spaced out over the day.
It doesn't work. I've been trying to get it to work for years. It just sort of flickers and dies.
Blackwood was trying to scheme his way into the library. That possibly is the whole idea. Because she's, and we're not going to say that all like one-armed people are members of like villainy, but she is probably the person that was trying to come in after Blackwood. And then we hacked up the teleportation circle.
Didn't she mention him? Like, by name?
But
Yeah.
we also
She
know that
specifically
they're
said
all
I'm not-
Specifically
Go like
mentioned
Blackwood.
Blackwood, yeah.
Yeah.
But we also
I will
already
not
know-
make the same mistakes that Blackwood did, is what she said. And then, I will say, Librarian, when she said that sentence during the fight, and that infernal sort of light embraced her, you felt something. Twinge
She's
Oh.
using Asmodeus's powers, probably.
in the contract.
Can I check the
In your
contract?
pants.
You can check the contract. I did send you the full contract.
I know, I'm just saying, has it changed in any way?
It is not changed.
Do we have the
but you
contract,
do
like, the
well.
group chat?
It hasn't changed in any meaningful way, but you do notice that the first letter of Vorsena's name has blackened.
Okay, so we know their name. 1 second, I'm just going to show them the contract. I'll put this in notes and resources for people.
Thank you.
The Asmodeus contract.
I cannot put this in because I do not have Discord Nitro.
It is. Hold on. Let me grab a copy of this because you are actively sharing it now. I will put a copy of this in notes and resources. The Asmodeus contract, part 1, and the Asmodeus contract, part
756.
Well, it's not quite that long. And then the Asmodeus contract, part B. Because Discord hates long messages. There we go. That is the Asmodeus contract, as the librarian is showing it to you now.
So we have her contract. No. Do we have her contract as well? Because we have a
This
bunch
is
You
the
of
one she
have-
signed.
Blackwood's contract. And you can assume, considering the bearers are noted, that each bearer has their own copy of the contract.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're gonna have to kill these evil exes to get rid of all the contracts, aren't we?
By the look of it, not quite.
I'd be
The
down for it,
contract
though.
specifies, upon the death of one of the bearers of this contract, their everlasting soul is forfeit to the bringer of flame. I will note, Darren, Ingvar, and Librarian, you have heard the term bringer of flame before. Long ago, in the mines where Gilk died. Anyway, the next mortal being to come into contact with the contract's physical manifestation asserts their right to take the place of the dead bearer of the contract without exception. Thusly, regardless of who is wielding the contract, it will exist in perpetuity unless something else happens.
Wait, so this is technically 3 different contracts, or is it a copy of the
This
same
is
contract?
This is a copy of the same contract.
Would I be correct in assuming that from this wording then, if we kill one of the members and have someone else pick up the contract, it transfers from me to them as ownership? Or do I have to die?
You would infer from the contract that if you kill another one of the members, the next person to pick up their copy of the contract would become the bearer.
One Ring rules.
Out of character,
Yep.
what if we kill the card effects order and have Dusty's rat pick up their contracts?
Hey!
And then we just...
What is the average lifespan of a rat?
Uh-huh.
3 years.
Go on.
You
Yeah, what if
don't
we
know.
just-
It might work.
What if the rat just becomes dead?
You don't know. It might
Yeah?
So Dusty, the lifespan of a rat is about 12 months to 2 years, which is the exact length of this contract. I'm not saying it's a good thing that they would be picking it up, but I am saying they would live a good life, a good long rat life, and I would be, dead in 2 years.
So, yeah. I mean, the wording of the contract is very specific. I made sure of that when I wrote it. I went through and I wrote that all out properly, and I was like, okay, so this is that goes there, and that's how that works. And while I was writing it, I also looked at Matt Mercer's contract with Ipkish from Critical Role, and I was like, how does Matt Mercer word contract law for for like,
Don't
devils.
hold yourself to that standard.
No, I'm not holding myself to that standard. I'm just like, how does the wording work? Essentially, was what I was looking at. But yeah, so
I mean, point of order. I studied law.
yeah. But did you study devil's law?
Close
Can
enough.
Can I get you on
Fair
retainer
enough,
for
yeah.
I
something?
studied data law.
Yeah, but I can't consult you on law for contracts that you will be interacting with in game. Essentially, I can't.
Sure, you
spoil
can.
you.
It's fine.
I can't spoil you like
I can just compartmentalize my brain away. It's fine.
that.
You already know I forget everything.
That's it.
Anyway,
You don't think
Um,
lying can be professional?
anyway.
I
Yes.
don't.
I'm not hearing a yo.
You show the contract to the rest of your party, and you all see that where the Baroness' name was in this sort of blood red swirling font spidering across the paper, the first letter of her name is now blackened and burned from the contract.
Baroness. Is it still Baroness, or is it like Baroness?
It says Baroness, it's just that the first letter is black and the rest of the word is red.
Buh.
Baronet. So, whenever we see her next, we just gotta call her Baroness, just to piss her off.
Aaron.
So anyways, that is probably gonna go away in like 30 minutes. And then we're still in this building, still with Greymore outside trying to find us.
Oh yeah, we should probably get going.
Just as you say that, the gnome says, well, we do have, still being hugged extremely tightly by you, Prod, we do have a passageway up to the castle in the back.
Go!
Right, we'll take it. Go. Lead the way, small
Okay.
child.
So, are you still have like 3 rounds of time left in this room before someone starts knocking at the door, as it were. Are you going, like, some of you did investigation checks. I'm gonna say that you all got like 50 gold out of this place, just really quickly.
Oh, nice.
But also, like, is there anything else specific that you guys are looking for?
Is there any non-rusty short swords in there?
I'm guessing there's nothing of like educational value in
Yeah.
here because
Well,
this
I mean,
is just a temporary thing.
There are books, but when you look at them, they are written in a language that you cannot read.
Take one of the
Librarian.
smaller ones just in case.
Okay, you take one of the smaller books. Alright. Librarian, you can read the language. It is primordial.
Oh, rad.
Oh.
Can
Most of these books have primordial titles on the spine. There aren't many of them. There's like 4 or 5. But there's enough that might peruse your interest. They're not about anything specific as far as you can tell. They just seem to be books relating to base magic and general, like, just stuff that might have happened in the past, but there's nothing specific about them that might interest you.
Elfie, what was your idea?
we could do one of those things where you put an illusion in the room, and we could have one of us illusioned in the room, so when the wolf comes in, he's like, yo! They're in the room! And he runs into the room, and then the doors lock.
He currently is tracking us by presumably scent, though. And probably pretty good scent because we've just been through the sewers.
There are doors on this route,
Oh.
and
Oh,
he
so
was tracking you by sight earlier, regardless of scent, and he's tracking you by scent now, as far as you can tell. But he might get fooled. You can
We can
close
try.
this room up. That is something that you can do. The
We also
door will
don't
still
know-
be there for like at least another half hour, but
Where do the other doors lead? Can we open them?
there are no other doors. It's just an empty room. It's just a full room, but there is only one door in.
let's go. Never mind. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
That Prod's not intelligent enough to know anything that's going on.
I don't feel like being tracked in a necromantic's demi-plane while the wolf tries
that's
to
fair.
kill us.
That's
so
fair.
Okay. So
To the castle.
You all grab your stuff and head for the castle. Wee. Okay, so it takes you a little while to run to the castle. But eventually you manage to make your way to the castle courtyard. Sprinting up the steps to see a very harried-looking High Regent running towards you all down the steps, going, what's happening? What's going on?
Big dog.
We know about as much as you do. There is a massive dog, and there was just an attack on the artificers.
Yes, the wolf.
Also ravens, I think.
Yes, we saw that. The clouds darkened. The sky turned black. The ravens flying around the castle before they went off that way. There was a giant wolf in the streets. We don't know where it's gone.
Regent.
I maybe have some bad news on that notion. It's probably coming here.
Right. Well,
You should probably get people ready to defend.
Wait, it's following you.
Possibly. It's been in 2 places we've gone to so far. It's certainly following something.
I have an idea. And he sort of walks over to the stables where you see, standing proudly, as it were, a pair of griffins, or a trio of griffins. Just
everyone knows dogs can't fly.
On the sort of lawn, you see griffins, head of an eagle, head and wings of an eagle, front sort of section of an eagle as well, back section of a lion, standing majestically, 3 of them. He points them out and says, we readied these for your travel, but if that creature is hunting you, maybe it's best we get you out of the city. And
counterpoint, if we leave the city, it's still after us. It's better for everybody involved if it dies
I do not
here.
believe, unless this creature can fly, I don't think that will be an issue.
It tracked us through the sewers. Have you been down there? It's quite pungent.
I don't think... I think... Would you rather stay in the city where you are guaranteed to die, or would you rather leave the city and maybe not die, and also possibly save a lot of people from dying?
So what you're saying is you'd rather use us as bait because you're pretty damn
Yes,
certain
I
you
would
can't
rather
kill the
use
thing.
you as bait so that my troops and citizens aren't eaten by a giant wolf that is apparently hunting you lot.
Well, glad to know you have
appreciate
such
everything you've
high
done.
levels of competence. But okay, we'll take the griffins.
I do appreciate everything you've done, but also, my citizenry comes first.
That is very noble.
Very convenient it happens to include your life as well.
And
lives
we
of many,
did
we have the
organize
lives of
the
a few.
griffins for you, so...
We'll take the griffins. Where are they headed?
Calm down. We'll take the griffins. Thank you so much.
The griffins will take you as far as Devil Mora.
Okay.
Let's
Fine.
go.
And
It's
for
buying
those of you who
everyone
are
more
aware,
time.
Devil Mora is a small town just beyond the Cragstead mountain range to the south. It is en route to Solus. It is a place that you need to stop at, and there are a variety of other things around. So, you all mount up. I would like... Who is taking the reins on this? Because 2 of you will be passengers, and 3 of you will be riding directly.
Who's got good animal handling?
Dwarves don't do well flying. So I'm gonna go with passenger.
Well, I assume Ingvar will be decent enough
Okay.
to do the riding bit. The directly bit.
Passenger, Darren, Ingvar, guiding. What about the rest of you?
Free
Tall enough to be a driver?
Yeah, technically.
You're shorter than me.
Height is not a requirement to fly a griffin.
Okay, fair. There's no you must be this tall to
No,
pilot.
there's no you must be this tall to fly a griffin. There is you must be able to handle this animal properly to fly a griffin. So yeah, what are we thinking?
Ingvar probably has pretty good animal handling.
I'll be a passenger.
I'll be a passenger. I've got 0 on animal handling.
Okay. So passenger, Elfie, Ingvar, and I guess the librarian, who hasn't really spoken up about this.
I'm fine with it. I've got 2 plus 2.
All of you, roll me an animal handling check.
10.
20.
10, 20.
5. Fuck me, I guess.
5. Okay, so was that a nat 20?
No, that was yeah, dirty 20. 17 plus 3.
17 plus 3. Okay, so dirty 20. Okay, so you managed to slide onto the griffin's back relatively easily, Prod. It's a relatively calm creature, this particular... describe your griffins, as it were.
Fluffy.
Majestic.
Majestic.
Flowing in the wind. Feathers rustling. Looks at me dead in the eye. We are connected spiritually.
The griffin bites your nose.
Ow.
Mine has a molting condition.
So, okay.
Mine just looks like a thinner owl bear. That's where my brain went.
Okay, so the griffin bites your nose gently, kind of testing. It doesn't like your taste. You climb onto its back. It doesn't particularly care. You're relatively heavy. It's a little annoyed by that. It ruffles its feathers a little. It's not particularly fussed.
What a noble steed.
Your griffin looks more like a falcon. It's got more like black plumage. Yours, Ingvar, looks more like an owl. It's sort of got these long, heavy wings that drape over the back of it. You press your fingers to its snout. You let it smell you. You get it used to you. You climb onto its back. The wingspan on this particular griffin is massive. Visera, you end up riding with Ingvar. Darren, you end up riding with Prod. Unless you want to swap.
No,
Yes.
that's probably the better choice than the one that resembles nature's slowest bird,
I want to go with
given the
Prod.
circumstances.
So, can I go
You're
with
my
my son?
buddy.
Visera goes with Prod. Darren, you end up with Ingvar.
Okay.
These
Sorry.
are like my armor.
That's-
I do.
That's
Visera,
so
roll me an
great.
intelligence check. In the meantime,
Wow.
librarian, you approach the griffin. The
Oh,
griffin
no.
looks
5.
sad. It is
Aww.
molting. There are feathers all around it on the floor.
Sorry, buddy, you're right.
You pet the griffin and it just kind of stares at you forlornly. Just like, what has my life come to? This person? Really? This is my rider? I'm
Can I give them an
awful.
apple or something? Like a little bit of my
And
rations.
cast calm emotions.
you give the griffin an apple. It bites down on it, and it just kind of starts eating your hand as well. You are somewhat tasty.
Oh no.
You climb
I knew
aboard,
it!
and it consistently tries to nip at your flesh. It kind of wants dinner. It is very sad and very hungry.
no.
You
Is
I'm
this
take,
gonna
like
send
a-
Kazuma at it.
over the course of the
Calm down.
journey, you will take 1 point of damage every hour.
Wow.
Can I use
Okay, we
the,
have a max flight time established.
can I use the lotus to try and help with its molting condition?
Let me.
A
read the
39-hour
Lotus.
flight.
Let's see. Everlasting Lotus. If the player spends a long rest with the item in their possession, they will be cured of any ailment, including poison.
Made up an illness.
Does this count as a disease or an ailment?
It counts as a ailment, I would say. But in order for it to work, you would need to have the griffin rest.
Oh.
That is the way the Everlasting Lotus works. You need to have a long rest with it. So at the end of the journey, you might be able to.
Okay.
As a
So,
gift
yeah.
Well,
of
the librarian's going
appreciation.
in one of the claws of the other ones.
Okay, so you all board your griffins. The flight is approximately 8 hours of flight time on griffins. They're not aeroplanes. They're not as fast. They're still relatively fast, though. You end up taking 8 points of damage over the course of the flight, librarian.
Okay.
But yeah, you all take off into the sky just as you as you circle around the castle. You all spot Greymore bounding towards the castle gates. As they slam shut in front of him, all of the soldiers retreating into the castle, readying their weapons. The High Regent shouts up to you, "Go! Get going before this thing decides to eat the rest of us!" And you set off, sailing across the sky, over the swamps, over the Cragstead Peaks. You sail for a few hours, until eventually landing in Devilmora, where we will pick up next session. Everyone should be level 10 by now. If you are not level 10, get yourself to level 10. And yeah, we are going to call it here for the evening. Thank you to everybody who decided to tune in, join us to watch. It has been most enjoyable. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, those of you on YouTube, goodbye. Those of you on Twitch, we're gonna raid someone who's live. Currently, there is...
CJ is currently live.
CJ is currently live. Let's go raid a CJ. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening, everyone. Have a very good evening and a very good night. And we shall see you all next time for some more Shadows of Sorcery. Have a very good night, everybody. Bye.
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 Goodbye.